Welcome back, everyone, to Drunk Bible Study Bonus Edition. We're about to do a quiz for Zephaniah. Oh, my.
Oh, my. I
don't know if I remember any of this, except for it was a lot of anger and animals. Anger and animals.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
pelicans and porcupines.
Yes.
Anger and animals.
It could be any number of animals based on whatever translation the quiz decides to do.
It's true.
Awkward.
Yeah, and they never use the World English Bible. So we're always at a disadvantage when it comes to translations.
No, of course they don't.
Okay, so I've picked out 2 quiz for us. One that I think will be easier and one that will be harder.
Okay.
I think. But to be honest, sometimes I think a quiz is going to be easy and then it's not,
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to start with the one I think is going to be easier or the one I think is going to be harder?
Please give me some self-esteem.
Easy first?
Do you agree, Dedeker?
I would have made the case for let's start out hard and then rescue our self-esteem, but both approaches are fair.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, we'll start with the one that I think will be easier. And I could also have them backwards. So we'll see. Here it goes.
We never know until we try.
Now, okay, just looking at question 1, now I'm actually a little concerned.
Oh, gosh.
So Zephaniah, his name means?
Something about being sneaky and concealed.
Oh, yeah. You said that. You were like,
I did say
does
that.
It say?
Here's the choices, though. Is it God consoles, God believes, God trusts, or God protects?
Okay. I think the closest verb is protects, perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps.
You protect.
Hiding him away in his pocket.
Okay, let's try it. Wow.
Ooh.
Is that a good...
that's the good sound. It's a little ding. Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll hear it 9 more times because this is a 10-question quiz.
Okay.
He is the son of?
Cushi.
Yeah, Cushi.
Yes.
Yeah. So choices are Cushi, Joseph, Darius, or Jotham.
Cushi.
That's Cushi.
Yeah. Well, this is fun. As we do each question, it tells us the percentage of other people who got it right.
And?
So the first one, 64% got that one right. So we did great. Cushi, 91% got that right. I'm surprised by that, actually.
It's hard to forget a name like Cushi. It's a good name.
What was the main message of this prophecy? Was it...
Y'all suck.
Was it promotion of work?
Mm-mm.
Was it joyous profession of confidence?
No.
Was it judgment and encouragement?
Yeah.
Or picture of life?
What is a picture of life? It's got to be the judgment, then the encouragement, like every other book in this.
Yeah, I think 3.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah. Wowza. All right, 92% got that correct.
Picture of life. Okay.
Boy, too easy. Okay. How many doctrines does the book contain? Doctrines.
What?
Is it 2, 3, 7, or 10?
What is a doctrine? What?
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Doctrines.
2, 3, 7, or 10?
Can we consult Wikipedia?
No, Emily. Cheating.
A
doctrine.
A doctrine.
I don't know what counts. Annalisa in the chat says go with 7.
That seems a lot.
I was going to think 3. Samantha in the chat says 3.
What do you think, Em?
Carissa says 3. Oof, I don't know.
What's your guess?
Me?
Yes.
I was going to say 2, but...
Shoot.
Boy. Okay, Brady says 3.
Why don't we do 3?
Okay.
All right. Most people are saying 3. Let's go with it.
Wow. Okay, only 75% got that right. That's still more than I would expect, but that was nothing. Okay, boy. Oh, geez, it just gets worse. What was the first doctrine about?
Okay, well, we know there were 3 of them, though.
Okay, here's our choices for the first doctrine. Is it the wicked will be punished and the righteous will be vindicated on the day of judgment? Is it 2, God's sovereign over all nations? Is it 3, Jerusalem's doom and redemption? Or 4, God blesses those who repent and trust him?
Definitely not that last one. Is it about in the day of judgment, bad people are going to suck, but the good people are going to be cool?
It seems, that was a theme. I don't know if it was the first doctrine, but
Because there was also a theme about how Yahweh like rules over all the nations, but I think it's A.
Another one was Jerusalem's doom and redemption, because we did start by talking about Jerusalem going bad.
Did we talk about Jerusalem?
I think that was
specifically?
at the end, though.
Yeah.
I think it's A.
Okay, let's try it.
Ah! Boom, boom.
Bing bong. It's that God is sovereign over all nations.
Which one was that? Okay. It kind of makes
Only
sense.
35% of participants got this one right.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
bet.
Oh, interesting. Next question is, what is the second doctrine? And it's the same 4 choices.
Ooh.
So that's maybe a clue. If we'd realized that, it might have changed things. So God is sovereign over all nations is number 1. Number 2, do we think it's the wicked will be punished and the righteous will be vindicated? Or do we think it's Jerusalem's doom and redemption? Or maybe God blesses those who repent and trust in him. That could be the third one, actually. Boy.
The first one is what we just did?
Yeah, so the first one, the right answer was God is sovereign over all nations, but we chose that the wicked will be punished and the righteous will be vindicated.
Okay, so that one is not the one.
It could be the second one, though.
That was...
Yeah, now it's the
I want to
second
double
doctrine.
down on it. I want to double down on that. That's the one.
If we just guess that answer on all 3, it's probably one of them.
I mean, hopefully, unless it's none of them. Okay, sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's try it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. 61% got that correct.
Good
because they made
job.
the same mistake we did. Okay.
Good job.
And finally, what was the last doctrine?
That was Jerusalem's doom and redemption.
Or is it God blesses those who repent and trust in him?
He didn't talk about any repenting whatsoever.
All right, doom and redemption? We
Yeah.
feel good about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Freak.
No.
Dedeker.
Blesses those who repent and trust in him.
Freak. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Okay. Stop listening to me.
Okay, all right. No more listening to Dedeker on this quiz.
Let him.
What were the 3 sins denounced by Zephaniah? Was it greed, hatred, and envy? Was it sloth, anger, and lust?
No.
Was it idolatry, violence, and fraud? Or cursing, killing, and euthanasia?
Euthanasia.
The first one? What?
Yikes.
Yikos.
I think it's idolatry, violence, and fraud. That'd be my guess.
Really?
Yeah.
What was number 1?
Greed, hatred, and envy?
Seems more...
Yeah, it's probably
Right.
the whatever mentions idolatry. We know for sure it's a shoo-in because we know Yahweh hates that.
Right? We know he hates that.
Okay, fine. Do that. Okay.
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, we're not supposed to listen to Dedeker anymore on this, but
Shoot.
I think it's C.
Just do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
Good job, Dedeker. You redeemed yourself
64% got that one.
by half.
Okay. What is the meaning of the day of the Lord?
Everyone gonna die.
Yeah. Okay. So the choices are God's day of judgment, God's rest day, prayer day, or offering day to God.
Uno.
Judgment for sure. Hell yeah. Okay. 93% got that right. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Where did he deliver his prophecy? Was it in Galilee? Was it in Judah, Israel, or the whole earth?
Ah.
I think
I remember
Judah.
him. Yeah, Jude's for sure.
I think he was in the kingdom of Judah.
They were in the days of the king of Judah.
Yeah.
And he talked about like screwing up Judah.
Okay. It's got to
So
be Judah,
maybe,
right? It's gotta
yeah.
be. Here we go.
Ah!
Okay. I'm going to say some bullshit on this one. They say whole
Was it
earth
the whole earth?
is the answer.
Oh, whatever.
28% got this right because everyone else agreed that was bullshit.
Oh boy.
Sorry for all of the cursing.
Sorry,
but
was this
that
the easy quiz or the hard
was-
quiz?
That was
Apparently
supposed
the
to be
easy.
the easy one.
Dang it.
So we got a
70.
70?
We got a 70.
That's terrible, Jace.
I mean, it's still passing.
What's the next one?
Okay. All right. Here we go. This is the next quiz. So that first one, I should clarify, was from proprofs.com. This one is from educationquizzes.com.
Okay.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. The opening verses of Zephaniah
Mm-hmm.
are a stark warning of what God intends. He says that he will destroy which 4 things?
I mean, the
Okay.
animals, the people, and I don't know what else. Like, oh yeah, wasn't it like stuff in the sky, the birds?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And
Okay. All right. This is interesting. Yeah. All right, so A is hills, mountains, rivers, and seas.
No.
B, men, animals, birds, and fish.
Yes, that was it.
C, forest, woods, winds, and breezes.
Mm-mm.
The winds and the breezes.
And D is herds, flocks, crops, and vines.
B. B, 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 B.
I think it might be D too.
No.
No, I'll back up Emily.
Okay. All right, B. Ding, ding, ding. Well done, correct.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, number 2. Zephaniah tells us of God's coming judgment on the Judeans who worship false gods, those who once worshiped God but no longer do, and which other group of people? I think I remember this one.
What are options?
Those who do both, right? At the same
It
time?
was the people who never inquired after God, right? Who never,
oh, yeah.
who never came calling at his house.
Yeah.
Okay, so choice A, those who've never been to temple. B, those who sacrifice children. C, those who have never searched for God. Or D, those who are uncircumcised.
I'm just assuming inquire is a stand-in for searching for God.
Searched? It's got to be, right?
Yeah.
It could also be those who've never been to temple.
I feel like
C?
or C. Yeah, sorry.
C, you mean? Those who've never searched?
Yes. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's correct. Whew.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. Number 3. In his book, Zephaniah refers to one particular day 23 times. What does he call this day?
Well, it's going to be the day of the Lord, right?
Heck yeah.
Must be.
The
Lord.
day of justice, day of redemption, day of judgment, or day of the Lord.
Lord.
Yeah. Okay.
23 times? Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that many.
Well, because in our translation, it was the day of Yahweh, which doesn't
Yeah.
roll off the
Yeah.
tongue quite as much as roll the
You're
day
right.
of the Lord. Yeah.
You're right.
Through Zephaniah, God warns that he will punish all those who wear what?
Where?
Wear
The bad clothes.
Oh, it was like clothing of foreigners. That's what it was. The
Yes.
polyester, the rayon,
Yes.
So the choices are foreign clothes,
the spandex.
expensive clothes, priest's clothes, or revealing clothes.
Mm.
Oh,
I mean,
my.
it was. I thought that they talked about priest clothes in the
It was
other
foreign
translation,
clothes.
but
It
foreign.
was foreign.
Yeah.
But it was foreign priests. So the
Got
common
it.
denominator
Okay.
is foreignness. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 5. Zephaniah describes the day of the Lord as one full of catastrophe against the fenced cities and against the high what? Against the high kings, against the high towers, against the high and mighty, or against the high walls?
Maybe towers. He's talking about fenced cities. I'm assuming we're talking about architectural
I
features.
was thinking high walls.
Maybe
but
it's walls and not towers.
It could be towers.
Everyone in the chat is saying places because he loves talking about high
High
places.
places, yeah.
Yeah. What do we think? People think places.
Do towers count as high places?
Maybe.
Gosh.
Did we talk about towers?
Fenced cities and against the high.
I say towers, but no one's supposed to listen to me.
Right.
Listen to you. You haven't screwed up in this one yet.
It's either walls or towers. I say 50-50 between those. Emily, do you have a preference?
I felt like walls, but I don't know. Do towers, whatever.
Whatever. Correct. It was towers. The high
Yeah.
towers. Well
good,
done.
Good.
Okay. Number 6. Zephaniah urges the people to repent. He says that if they search for God, righteousness, and one other thing, they may yet be spared. What is the third thing that he urges them to seek?
Okay, search for God, righteousness, or one other thing.
Mm-hmm. And one other thing.
And, not
It's
or.
not either or. This is all 3. Okay. All 4 of these choices are a something/something else.
Okay.
So I don't know if these are like different translations or they're synonyms or something. So God, righteousness, and A is obedience/lawfulness. B is love/compassion. C, justice/fairness. And D, humility/weakness.
Boy.
I feel like I recall humility.
Yeah? What do you recall anything, Jace? I recall absolutely nothing.
I don't recall this at all, but I was thinking, obedience, he's into that.
John Michael agrees with me. So.
Humility, think so? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All
Let's
right.
do it.
You did us good before. Correct. Humility / weakness.
Wow.
Emily is the star of this quiz. Also John Michael. Okay. Question number
I
7.
think it's mostly just that John Michael made me say, we did it. Okay.
Hey, you said it before he chimed in. He just helped
true.
confirm your choice.
I appreciate
so
that.
Good job,
Yeah,
Emily.
yeah.
Give yourself credit.
Thank you.
All right. Number 7.
Mm-hmm.
Zephaniah talks not only of judgment against the Israelites, but also against their neighbors. One city in particular is told that it shall become desolate and a home for wild animals.
Ooh, yeah.
Which city is this? Here's our choices. A, Nineveh. B, Babylon. C, and D, Mount Edom.
That's Nineveh, because I remember Emily calling it Nivea.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Nivea.
Yeah, I
Yes,
agree.
It was
I agree.
Nivea.
Okay. Crushed it. Nineveh. Well done. Okay, number 8. Zephaniah turns his attention back to Judah and the city of Jerusalem. He condemns the prophets and the priests, but also which other 2 groups? Okay, so who are we condemning besides the prophets and the priests? Is it A, the kings and ministers, B, the wives and the mothers, C, the princes and the judges, or D, the merchants and the traders?
I think
I don't
princes and
remember this at
judges.
all.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I don't know. I was going to
Sure,
also
yeah.
say like women just because women, hashtag terrible.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
I'm
agree
gonna say
with you.
princes and judges,
Yeah, do
yeah.
that.
Okay. Correct. Well done. All right. Number 9. Zephaniah gives us a description of God's future kingdom on earth. God says that he will give the people a pure what? A pure heart. B, a pure language. C, a pure mind. Or D, a pure soul. I have an interesting insight here. So I was reading along in the Message translation, and he mentioned that he would give them a pure language. But our translation has said nothing even remotely like that.
Well, then why don't you go with that?
But I don't know if that's just Eugene being Eugene. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's closer than nothing being nothing.
yeah. Rockin' On in the chat says pure tequila. I mean, that is pretty good.
Yeah, it's handy also.
Tiramana.
I'm going to say pure language just because Eugene. Let's see.
Sure. Yeah.
Correct. Okay. Wow.
Well done. Thank you,
So
Eugene.
I got lucky because
Wow.
I read that verse in Eugene.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eugene.
And number 10, final one for all the marbles. In this last verse, Zephaniah tells the Jews that God will one day make their name worthy of what? Is it A, reward, B, homage, C, honor, or D, praise?
Praise? Yahweh seems to be super into that, into praise.
Seem to praise a reward?
I think it's praise or honor would be my guess.
No, I think
Praise?
you're right about praise. Wait.
We did talk about praise you like I should.
Yes.
Was that earlier or was that at the end?
I think that was at the end. I think it's praise you like I should.
I think that was at the end. Yeah, praise. Do praise.
So Fatboy Slim showed up. So praise? Okay.
Yes.
Correct. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
10 out of
Well
10
done.
on that one. So I think we
Okay.
redeemed ourselves.
See, that was the easier.
Yeah.
This is the easier one. Excellent, everyone. Wow.
Heck yes.
Alrighty. Well, I'm excited. We have another one-off next week. So that's going to be a fun time. More quizzes, more one-offs. It just, this is kind of in the bada bing, bada boom section of the Bible, I feel like.
Oh yeah, we're really trucking along. It's great.
We are. It's good.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, for the next several months, it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of 2-episode or maybe 3-episode books
Yeah.
until we finally get to Chronicles. And then it's
Yeah.
going to be a while.
Forever.
We're going to be in
Boy.
Chronicles for a while doing a
Boy, oh
really
boy.
cool, fun recap
Cool.
of everything that's happened. And that'll be the end of the Old Testament,
Hooey.
That's
the
nuts.
end of the Hebrew Bible. That
Are
is,
we gonna?
wild.
We're not gonna finish that this year, but maybe by next year.
yeah, probably sometime next year
2023?
for sure.
It's all
for
right.
sure.
Gosh, I
Nuts.
can't even fathom it, but it's so exciting. It's so
Right?
exciting.
I know it is exciting. I mean, I've heard all of this stuff about the New Testament, and it's gonna actually happen soon.
Yeah, we all
Oh,
hope
cool.
it lives up to your expectations.
I have no expectations except for just that I want to eat some Jesus and also drink him.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Don't-
That's
don't
cool.
we
We
all?
can Maybe we can do a little communion of some form.
There you go.
Yeah. Here, so I just looked this up, and
Mm-hmm.
from next week to the end of the Hebrew Bible / Old Testament is 41 episodes. Unless we mix and match things, but let's approximate to 41 episodes. So
Left of the New Testament or of the Old Testament?
So that means like in the first half of 2023 is when we'll finally get there.
But is that including, because we're also trying to make a plan for Proverbs, where Proverbs kind of gets sprinkled throughout like Psalms does.
So sure, that'll still potentially be in everything.
Yeah. I have a feeling that those are still going to go while we're reading the New Testament, just because there's so many of them. There's like 300 Proverbs.
Whoa.
And so
no, it was 900 Proverbs, actually.
What?
Oh, sorry, 900 Proverbs. You're right.
What? Are they short?
Yes.
Are they the shortest thing in the world?
Yeah, they're usually like one verse or two verses each.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, so they are very short, but there's 900 of them. And then we also...
It's like Korok seeds. It's like 900 Korok seeds. Wow.
Yep. And we just today read Psalm 106, and there's 150 Psalms. So we're still not finished with Psalms, and then we're going to do Proverbs. But we're going to sprinkle them throughout, because otherwise I think we would just tear our hair out trying to read 900 Proverbs in a row.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you see a penny, pick it up, and all day long you'll have good luck. And then it's like a stitch in time saves 9. And then it's like a penny saved is a penny earned, and mostly penny based, I think.
Pennies all over the place. Got it.
Okay, well, let's take this home then.
Alrighty. Well, we'll see you next week for more Drunk Bible Study and another quiz. We can't wait.